Fuck this week. I have to poop.
Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
That is right. And this week, you don't have to watch the 12 Sleighs of Christmas. 2016, not rated, an hour and 42 minutes long. Directed by a lot of people. Starring a lot of people.
This is true.
It's an anthology.
Yep.
So, it's an anthology. That's it.
So there's 12 Days of Christmas, like the song.
Uh-huh.
And,
la 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 la.
This one has a bunch of really no-budget, low-budget stories that we open up for Christmas. What happened in the 12 days leading up?
So it's an anthology. The wraparound is a drunk Santa getting a blowjob from an elf.
Something like that.
Which I'm, it's fine. I would too. I don't blame him. And there were some short stories in it. I blocked most of them, to be honest. They were about Christmas.
All right. Well, we like anthologies. What did we like about this one?
There was a wide variety of stories. There were a couple that were actually pretty good. There was the one about the drunk stepfather.
It was an ass, and then
yeah.
That was
a pretty good story. I really did like that one.
I was actually surprised by the decent quality of some of them.
Yeah.
They actually looked a lot better than I anticipated, which was nice.
It was a big mix.
Yeah.
Because there were some that were, like, no budget. You had no money, and it showed. And there were some that, might have had a little bit more money behind them, and they looked really decent for the budget.
Yeah. Like, just the look of the camera they used and stuff. Which, I mean, this kind of movie, a lot of times you get some pretty awfulness. And
like the wraparound.
That was bad.
Yeah. Some of the acting was pretty good too.
Yeah.
There were a couple where the actors were really good.
It has some Christmas vibe.
Definitely some solid Christmas vibe.
Which I appreciate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Some Killer Santa stuff going on.
Some Killer Santa stuff.
Christmas lights, Christmas music.
Yeah.
So, hey, that's a plus because it's a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm. The one about the revenge against the robber I thought was kind of interesting. With how that tied together. And
yeah, that was all right.
Yeah, it was. Did I say there were some original ideas?
Yeah.
There were some cool original ideas here. There were some different takes on, Christmas. Christmas isn't scary. It's just not. It's not scary. It's a stupid holiday to make horror movies about. I like Christmas, but it's a stupid holiday for horror movies. But there were some good new takes on it here.
Yeah, I think it's a great holiday for horror movies, and they take some of the classic cliches and tropes with Christmas horror and throw it in here as well.
Yeah, that is very cool.
So there's a mix.
So whether you're a Rob or an Adam, there's something here for you.
I like the artwork to this movie. I thought the artwork was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's, that's neat.
That's kind of cool. It's got like a 90s punk vibe to it.
Yeah. Kind of that hand-drawn.
Yeah.
Or, kind of late 80s, early to mid-90s look.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Cool artwork.
Absolutely.
Huh.
Well, okay.
Strap in. Let's get into it. What didn't we like?
Most of these stories are pretty forgettable.
Uh-huh.
And I hate saying throwaway.
To the point that I watched it like 6 hours ago and I'm struggling to remember most of them.
Pretty bland, boring, not a lot to it. And some were really short, almost. It was like, well, why? What was the point? Like, that was okay. And I hate the wraparound.
I hated the wraparound.
It was terrible.
And a lot of the ones that did stuck out for bad reasons.
True.
Like the claymation one.
Yeah.
No. The wraparound. No. It wasn't good at all.
No.
I don't know what the hell they were going for there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Don't go for that again. Go for something different next time. Something good.
Although some of the video quality is pretty good, a lot of the sound, the technical aspects with the sound, the Foley effects, the lighting, the pacing, all that was just
to the point of some of the words weren't syncing up.
Yeah. Poor editing, I think, really, with a lot of it.
So,
and it is no budget, low budget, so it comes with that territory. So, that, I mean, if you're going to watch it, you should know.
Does it, though? Because how many have we seen that are almost no budget at all that do amazing things with very little?
Yeah.
I can't stop yawning thinking about this movie.
I know. There's not much for excitement. I mean, there really isn't. There's nothing to make you happy.
I think my biggest problem, and I thought about this a lot, the wraparound is so amateur looking that even when there is a good short in there, it's just kind of like, well, it doesn't stand out as being something good because you drag your expectations so low because of that wraparound.
Yeah. And honestly, the one story, about with the kids and the drunk stepfather who's an ass, while that one was pretty good, but that's like over halfway in.
Yeah.
And that one's pretty long.
You're probably not going to get to it.
By the time you do get to it, you just don't care. That's how I was. I'm like, oh, this is actually a decent story, but I'm so out of it now. I'm not invested. It's like, I just want to get through this thing.
And it's too bad because I thought both of the kid actors were really good. I thought both of the kids did a really good job.
In that one too, the drunk stepfather, some of the dialogue was terrible.
Yeah.
Like to the point, it's like, why are you saying that? I mean, they're putting in, dirty jokes. Just,
I like dirty jokes.
Yeah.
Too. I mean,
no, but I mean like obscene just for the sake of being obscene.
Yeah. Just to make you hate him.
Yeah, and it's not funny.
I think where it really started to bother me was once she had already knocked him unconscious and tied him up, and he's still making dirty jokes. It's like, you would have by that point stopped.
Yeah.
You would have stopped.
It kind of dragged out.
Yeah.
And the whole movie, I mean, it's what, hour and 42 minutes long.
Yeah,
way too long.
Yeah.
Way too many. And it felt like there was too many stories. This was one of those, it was like, okay. About a half hour, and I'm like, let's just power through this, Rob. Let's get it over with.
Also, and this is a me thing, if you're going to sever a penis in a movie, spend the extra $20 to get a fake penis that looks like a real penis, because that thing was so bad. It was horrible. And I mean, okay, I'm not expecting you to actually cut off a penis for your movie, although if you did, that'd be pretty cool. But at least get one that looks somewhat real, because it was like it looked like a Tic Tac, like a giant Tic Tac. And it's like, I don't know what's happening. Why does he have a giant Tic Tac coming out of his pants?
Yeah.
Now, why did it just get cut in half, and why is the Tic Tac bleeding? I don't understand.
Yeah. It was not a fresh or breath of fresh air.
No. That was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you. Yeah, the overall, I mean, the makeup effects, special effects, I mean, it was all practical, but it was really,
This wasn't the good side of practical.
dollar bin, scrounging, which, yay, you did it. Awesome. You put forth an effort, so.
It's more of a Christmas anthology movie than what we have made.
This is true. Wrap this present up and send it back to Krampus.
Return to sender. I don't remember most of this movie, and it's another forgettable throwaway Christmas horror movie as far as I'm concerned. A little worse than a lot that I've seen. Better than many that I've seen. I mean, it's there. If you've already seen literally every other Christmas horror movie and you still need another Christmas horror movie, this one exists. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just there. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 8 for being there.
I think you pretty much nailed it, man. It is. It's forgettable. It's out there. It exists. The one story was fine. Yeah, it's forgettable. I don't know what else to say about it. It's not good, but it's not the worst thing that we have seen on this show.
No,
I will say that. If you're a diehard Christmas horror movie fan and you want to see everything out there, then maybe find it. But I was not a fan, if you can't tell. So I'm going to go 1 out of 8 on this thing. All right. Have you seen Christmas anthology horror?
Do you remember?
Do you remember this movie? If you watched it, 12 Slaves of
Slaves of Christmas.
Yeah. So if you've seen it, let us know your thoughts. Comment below. Let us know. Like, subscribe, all that. Tell us your favorite Christmas song to cheer us up a little more.
Yeah.
Because, after this, the spirit kind of faded away.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Exactly. If you like what we're doing, head over to Facebook.com/StoopidMovies, Instagram @StoopidMovies, and email @StoopidMovies@outlook.com. Mm-hmm. Tell your friends.
Just do it.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
Jingle bells. Damn it.
Oh, it bubbled up through my sack.
Yeah, I could hear it.